Hey Pisces, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do appreciate it. Guys, this is going to be your this is the last 12 days of the year, the last 12 days of December 2021 reading. As always, we're going to call it the weekly reading, but it is actually the last 12 days because after that, I will be on my break away from the YouTube life here and be with my family getting ready for Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to those of you that celebrate, and happy to all the other holidays out there that everybody celebrates. Everyone celebrates New Year, I'm sure. So Happy New Year to all of you. Either way, this reading is for anyone. It's for everyone. We are calling it the Pisces reading for the last 12 days of December, but the truth is this could resonate any day, week, month, year that you're guided to see it. And it could be for anyone. Pisces, anyone with Pisces placements, or anyone else who's guided to see it for whatever reason. Financial and material changes. It's a number 5 card. This definitely means changes coming in. 19 card is here as well with the light. Can we get another card, please? Pisces reading. Okay, mental conflict is going on as well. Let's get a few more. That's too many. Just one or two. Can I get one more card here? What else do we need to know? Pisces reading. Is there anything else we need to know? Financial and material changes, light and mental conflict. This is like about seeing something. Yeah, and overcoming something. Nice. All right. So there's something going on here when I see financial and material changes. This is like the 5 of Pentacles. But the good news is it's a 5 and it shows change coming. All right. Because it says changes, right? The 5s do mean that there's opportunities to change things, but you have to do something. You have light here. So this is a number 10 card. It's 19. So 1 and 9 is 10, right? It's an opportunity to end something and bring in a new beginning, because when you have a 10 is a 1, right? So we've got here financial and material changes, light, seeing something clearly. You're of 2 minds about it, so you're mentally conflicted about something. And then we have the triumph card, so you're going to figure it out. Whatever it is that you're trying to figure out, you're going to figure out. So if you're conflicted about a choice, like if you need to make a choice, this sits at the bottom of your deck. Movement, choices, and decisions. I feel like you're conflicted about which choice to make, but you're going to make the right decision based on, you're going to see something clearly. There's something about needing to see something clearly. Let me get you a little more information here. What else do we need to know here, please, for anyone with Pisces placements or anyone else who's guided to see the Pisces reading? What's important? Whoa, just 1 or 2. What do we need to know about this reading? Okay, embrace. Okay, control. Wow, balance, really nice. Okay, so this is definitely an opportunity for you to get really clear about something and releasing something too. There's something going on that you need to release. I feel like it's at the bottom of the deck, mastering something about the heart chakra here. I feel as though this is you balancing that heart chakra. See how we've got, balance, release, master, control, and embrace, right? And that embrace has to do with growth. See the heart there with all the roots? This is embracing something that you need to get control of that involves your heart center, your heart space, and releasing something emotional that might keep you feeling like that. See how whatever it is you need to release keeps you feeling like your heart's in a cage? This also could be a reading for somebody who's had a very difficult time opening up. See? This is like, I open up and I am ready to receive. I'm ready to balance out whatever this is about my heart chakra. There's something here where you could be so much in your head all the time that you can't be in your heart. And Spirit's like, rip it open here. Like just, expose the heart center so that you can stand in it and you can actually get your heart out of the cage that you've put around it. I absolutely feel like this 5 of Pentacles energy. It doesn't have to be about finances at all. It's about that 5 of Pentacles energy of feeling left out in the cold, lost, lonely, sad, abandoned. Always being in that it's almost like a dark night of the soul energy. It's like an energy of lack, an emotional lack, right? And Spirit's trying to show you something. They want you to focus your mind on the heart space instead. Like, let's get you out of the mental conflict that always causes you to put your heart in a cage and make different choices, okay? More heart-centered choices. Let's do things that are more heart-centered, okay? Which shouldn't be hard for a Pisces. I mean, really. That's, I feel like, with the 6th card being underneath the deck, healing begins. That is when your healing begins. See how her heart center is all lit up again? It's like she pulls back the curtain. It's like opening up the curtain to a different life, to a new portal that you will go through by making a different choice. And it's to get out of the head and into the heart. And when we say getting out of the head and into the heart, that doesn't mean being overly crazy emotional, right? Because that's another thing, you know, Pisces tend to do that sometimes. All signs can do that. Anybody, like, we can't just say only Pisces do that. A lot of people do that. Being so overly emotional that, you know, you're not thinking clearly or thinking correctly, and it's causing emotional issues, right? This is a situation where someone has an opportunity to see something clearly, and when they think about it, getting out of their head about it and seeing it clearly. And Spirit says, look, the way to get you out of this 5, this feeling of lost, lonely, sad, whatever, feeling left out in the cold, whatever it is that's going on, has to do with seeing something differently. We want you to see something differently, and we want you to feel it from the heart space rather than the mind space, where you go into automatic, maybe defense, maybe fight or flight, maybe overthinking it, maybe causing yourself to make the wrong decisions and choices because of the fact that you're thinking of it all mental instead of getting into a heart space and thinking about it from that point of view. Or you're over heart spaced. Okay, now over heart spaced can have just as detrimental outcomes as being under heart spaced, right? So if you overly get emotional to the point where it's like, oh my God, you know, like, we got to get you out of the emotions and into your head and into a more mental place, then that's possible too. So whichever way it works for you, Spirit says the healing begins when you find some kind of healthy balance between the two and focus more on, for some of you, I definitely feel opening your heart space. Like, you might be one of those people who thinks, well, what do you mean? I'm so nice to everyone. But the truth is, do you ever really, when people hug you, is it like they're hugging a porcupine? Or is it really that you know how to give warmth and give of yourself? I mean, some people think they're warm and they're really not. I know somebody like this who thinks that she's the nicest, warmest person on earth, and I see this person as a very cold person. Again, hugging a porcupine, right? But it's because mentally they don't see it, they don't get it, and Spirit's trying to show somebody something. They're like, look, we're trying to show you something to help you overcome this feeling of loss, this lack. This is a lack space, right? Now, could it be the opposite, where somebody's way overly emotional and it's affecting them to where they feel lack all the time because they're so stuck in their very deep, deep, dreary emotions? Absolutely. People get stuck in a very deep, dreary emotions. Either way, there's a need to balance out the mental and the emotional because they work together. And if one's not working right, the other one's off. And if the other one's not working right, the other one's off. So we really do need people to be in a very balanced heart and mind space. Like, I feel like that's definitely what's being said here. Let's get a little bit of tarot on it. Now, you know, I don't see another person here, but if it is another person, it is. But I feel like this is the Pisces reading, and it's all pointing at Pisces needing to just balance out something and see something clearly. Definitely see something clearly and master some kind of control over your heart and mind. Okay, and whatever that means, because that's where your healing comes in. Okay, when you do this, you're going to be able to peel back that curtain and see like a whole new cycle in your life that you didn't even expect. It's like you'll overcome whatever this is that's been holding you back from a new cycle. Let's get a little information here. I will say I am itching like crazy for you guys. I mean, when my nose, my face, everything starts itching like this, there's usually some really important message coming through. So whatever this means, somebody here has to hear it. My God, I haven't itched like this on any of the weeklies, but I am getting totally tortured right now. All right, Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know here? Pisces reading for anyone who's guided, for anyone with Pisces placements, or anyone else who's guided to watch the Pisces reading. It's for the last 12 days of the year. Also, it could resonate any day, week, month, or year that anyone is guided to it for whatever reason that they are guided to it, whenever that is. Pisces reading, one more shuffle, please. Allow us to connect with as many people as possible. All right, let's do it. Oh my gosh, I am itching like crazy, you guys. All right, what do we need to know here, please? What's important? Apparently, we have some very important messages coming through for someone because I am being tortured. What else do we need to know? For those of you that don't know what this is, it's like Spirit takes feathers and starts tickling my entire face with them, especially the top of my nose. Oh my God, the top of my nose. Sometimes I claw it off and I look like Rudolph. I walk around for days looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Anyway, all right, what else do we need to know about this reading, please? What else is important? We got the Knight of Wands that came out reversed. We got the Hermit in reverse looking at the Knight of Wands. So we got the Hermit trying to figure out something on how to get something to budge that hasn't budged. Just one or two, please. One or two. Ten of Wands. Wow, absolutely. So there's an opportunity here for someone to dump a bunch of burdens. I feel by seeing something clearly and following through with the advice here. What else do we need to know? Pisces reading for anyone who's guided. What else do we have to know about this? Nine of Coins is reversed. Princess of Cups is in the upright. Strength is reversed. Someone's having a hard time feeling the strength to come forward and say something to someone. All right, what else do we need to know? So as soon as someone stops feeling so afraid to come forward and actually comes in and says something, it's going to lead to a healing for sure. Absolutely. I see it here multiple times, actually. It's going to lead to someone being able to dump a bunch of burdens. Give me one more card, please. We got two. All right. All right. So again, wow, absolutely. Look at this. So there's an opportunity here for someone to move forward, to make an offer, to say something, to do something. But look at it all. Three Knights in reverse. No, no, and no. Now, if this is about three people, all three of them aren't budging, right? It's just crazy. Knight of Wands reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Cups reverse. No one's moving. All right, so we've got the Hermit here looking right at the Knight of Wands. See how the Hermit's shining the light on the Knight of Wands that won't budge forward. But now the Hermit was reversed as well. So someone already is well aware of the fact that someone or something will not move forward or hasn't moved forward. Like they see it. Because it's the Hermit reversed. And for me, there's already been a sense of enlightenment. This also could be the enlightenment that Spirit's trying to send in. Like, hey, we're trying to get through to you to let you know if you want to see this change and you want to get out and you want to overcome, triumph this Five of Pentacles, this low vibration of feeling lost, lonely, sad, and all that, you're going to have to make different movements, choices, and decisions. And we're trying to send that in. And here we've got someone who's getting enlightened, but they still haven't budged. And this opportunity to become enlightened will help someone dump a bunch of burdens. Like, we'll be done with 10 burdens on our back, right? But look at them. They're freaking out. We've got the Nine of Coins reversed, the Princess of Cups in the middle, and the Strength reversed. This is someone who's afraid to come in and say, I love you. This is someone who's afraid to come in and say, I'm sorry. This is someone afraid to come in and say, will you? Whatever, ... This is someone who's afraid to actually follow through with something that would be very helpful to them. I don't know which way this was. Was this way or this way? Doesn't really matter. Anyway, you know, again, no one's budging, right? No, nothing's happening. There's some kind of a spiritual connection here with the Hierophant here. This also could be, you know, a binding agreement, whether it's spiritual or physical, between two people, or between, you know, a group. Like I said, there could be three people involved here. But either way, someone is healing, and they are going to see something clearly. So we've got the Four of Swords reversed and the Moon reversed. They're both reversed. This is a Cancer moon for me, but since it's a Pisces reading, I'd say Cancer or Pisces could be represented here. But there's just somebody who's healing. They're healing from something. I do believe there's a new beginning right there. It's in the works, right? It's on hold, but for me, an ace in reverse is still an ace. It's still coming. We got to figure out how to get to it. What do we have to do to get to that ace? Well, I can tell you right now what it is. What do you guys think it is? Use your intuition. What do you think we got to do here to get that ace? How about if it were like this? Knight of Cups in the upright, Knight of Coins in the upright, and Knight of Wands in the upright. It was a long time coming, but there will be forward movement. There could be offers, there could be apologies, there could just be plain old forward movement in a situation that has been stagnant and stuck or shut down for way too long. So here's what we need to do. Somebody needs to move forward to get this to a place that it needs to be, and someone needs to pull on their inner strength. We have, you know, the Strength card and the Nine of Coins shows me someone's just not confident enough to actually budge. And the sad part about it is when they do finally budge, they get the Ace of Pentacles, which is amazing, right? So we want the Ace of Pentacles in our life. We want new beginnings. We want these new solid beginnings, but it's going to take someone to stop being afraid and to actually go in and make some kind of gesture. Whichever kind of gesture it is, it's going to be different for each of you. For some of you, it's an apology. For some of you, it's an offer. For some of you, it's to present an opportunity to someone, or to accept an opportunity. You know, everything could be vice versa, right? So anyway, guys, I'm going to grab you a couple of after tarot here, because we've been on it for a long time, and we're going to grab you a couple of after tarot here. And don't go away, because I'm going to grab a couple of angel cards too before we shut down. Guys, don't forget to like the reading. I appreciate you guys so much for that. It helps so much more than you know. It helps the channel. Anyway, thank you guys. Also, guys, please enjoy your holidays and have a great new year. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive with anyone else who's been drinking either. All right, what do we need to know here, please? What's important? What's next in this situation? What comes next? Knight of Cups, there it is. And yep, there it is. All right, so this is an opportunity. Wow. Again, with these knights, they're everywhere. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. So we have somebody who's ready to speak up about something. Could be about a devastating cycle. Somebody could have went through something that was really harsh. But if you see, the person who lays dormant there has an Ace of Swords in their hand. So this is like the ace, the Ten of Wands reversed. Next step is the Ace, right? Next step is the Ace. This is after tarot. It shows us what's next. Someone was left for dead, but now they have a brand new beginning ahead of them. Somebody might want to revisit the past. Somebody might want to make amends with someone. How many times do I have to say that? Someone needs to say something to someone. Someone felt very betrayed here. Yeah, and we have Pisces at the bottom here with the Moon, and we have the Three of Pentacles. This could be a work situation, or this could be someone who's trying to work it out, Pisces, with another person, but they need the strength to actually go forward and do it. So every way I look at this, we have someone here who, there could have been a big fight. This could be, when I see the two, you know, knights here, and we saw all the other knights in reverse, there could have been a huge fight. I mean, and somebody felt very hurt from this, but there's a new opportunity, but it's going to take someone really getting their strength up to move forward and say something, do something, to work together with someone. I feel like it's you, Pisces, because these are Pisces cards. So you might be being called to work with someone. Could be a Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart. Could be anybody, really. We have this Empress here at the bottom. It could be her. This could be a family member. It could be your mother. Could be your stepmother. Could be your um could be anyone. This Empress is usually someone in a really high vibration. This is someone who's abundant in many ways, very grounded. And we have, again, the need to work together, right? So this really could be that gesture that you need to get, strong about to go in and make this gesture, or they do, somebody here. But there's so many Pisces cards, like you're being asked to look at something differently from another perspective. So the Hanged Man puts themselves in this uncomfortable position to see things from another perspective and to become enlightened about it. And what do we know about this? And that's a Pisces card. All these are Pisces cards, right? So we know that you're being told that, we're looking at things from a different perspective and we're becoming enlightened, and Spirit's sending you this information, this light and this mental clarity that they're trying to send through to you so you can triumph by making different decisions. That's when the healing begins. And a lot of this has to do with opening your heart space or healing a heart space that's overactive. So the main thing I would do if I were you guys is I'd be on YouTube, putting it in the search that I need to balance my heart chakra. I like to balance all my chakras at the same time, so I would just do all of them. That's me. But your heart chakra might need a lot of extra work. All right, so not only that, I think your base chakra does too. I think you need to work on your chakras, period. In my opinion, I would be doing that if this were my reading. I'm going to get you a few. And now it's all over YouTube. You can do this in 7 minutes or you can do it in 8 hours. It depends on what you want. I like seed mantras, but people like guided tours. Whatever you like. There's all different kinds of mantras. There's all different kinds of guided meditation. Yeah, and the willingness to actually heal the heart chakra, work on the heart chakra, heal yourself, and see things differently is going to make all the difference in this partnership or relationship. No one's budging, so someone's got to budge. Let me get you a couple more angel cards here. Angels, what do we need to know about this? Trust and purification. This is all about what I just talked about, cleaning it up. This is cleaning up your energy. This is getting into a spiritual bath. This is even going out and digging your feet in the dirt without shoes on. Sorry, it goes against everything your mom said, but hugging a tree, it all has to do with getting grounded. Those spiritual baths mean a lot too. If you could jump into a body of water, of course, I know most places people live at this time of the year is cold, but you know what I'm saying here. What's within your control, right? Also, cleaning up your energy through those mantras and those balancing your chakras and things like that. This all counts. And again, Spirit says trust it. Like, give it a try. People who are going, oh, I don't do none of that. Willingness, right, to give it a try. It could be life-changing for you. I know one thing. When my chakras are out, I know it. And when they're in, I know it. So, for me, it's like a switch. I could do a 7-minute balancing and feel like $1 million after I felt crappy all week because I didn't have time to do it all week. And how stupid was I not to take that 7 minutes? Like, how dumb. Now, I'm not saying 7 minutes will work for everyone, but especially when you first start doing this, you might have to do it, 3 or 4 times before you even feel a difference. And then you might have to do it every day that week, or every other day that week, or I would do it a few days in a row for sure. And then sometimes you won't even need to do it for weeks. You won't even have to, because you're in tune, you're in alignment. Give me one more card, please. But it's a whole different feeling. You will feel completely rested. Yeah, if you're flexible and willing to do this also has to do with being flexible and willing to work with this person. I feel like somebody here is being called on to do something flexible, do the right thing, being willing to be the one to apologize or to come forward. There's something here. Look at it. Seeing it from a different perspective, like revisiting it, right? In this deck, this is a revisit card. This is somebody who goes to see what was really in the cup and they get enlightened by looking at something from a different perspective. Things that they didn't see clearly, now they see clearly, and they go in and they say whatever it is that they need to say. For some people, it will be a Pisces because, well, I don't even know where the other card went, but it will be a Pisces that is doing this. They're seeing something and they're going in and making the gesture. We talked about that right here, that someone was afraid to say, I'm sorry, or afraid to say, I love you, or afraid to say something, and had the strength to work with another person and to squash the beef that's been going on here. I definitely feel this is a squash beef kind of a reading. Anyway, but a lot of it has to do with seeing something clearly, overcoming something that's mental and emotional for you. And that's when the healing begins, when you balance those two things and look at it differently. Anyway, I hope this made sense for you guys. I hope it makes sense to someone. There could be somebody third party involved in this. It doesn't have to be, but this also could just be, you know, wanting to come back together with someone to join in and work with them, you know, with the Three of Pentacles here, but not quite knowing how to do it. And Spirit's sending you the enlightenment. Okay, you had the Hanged Man, you have the Hermit, and you've also got the Light card. These all mean Spirit's trying to enlighten you and to teach you how to open your heart here, how to get it out of that cage so that you can share with another person, because that's going to take you out of this Five of Pentacles feeling lost and lonely and sad, and it's going to help you make different decisions that are better for relationships, stay more in control and more balanced, and how to embrace relationships more and have growth instead of fights, because I did see quite a few fights. Anyway, guys, I hope that this helps someone in some way. Please comment down below if you know what this is. Please like the video, much appreciated, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great new year. Bye.